Hey boys and girls, this is Wildman Willis here. I'm taking a look at a toy line in the famous G.I. Joe that a lot of people don't talk about. G.I. Joe Sigma 6. And I think a lot of reasons why a lot of G.I. Joe fans don't really bring this line up because it doesn't fit in scale with either the 12-inch G.I. Joes or the classic size G.I. Joes. Well, to my generation is the classic size, the 3.5-inch G.I. Joes. So you can't really add them to your collection with the rest of them because they don't fit. But they was trying to go for the more anime look in the character designs, very angular in face and body type and all that. But it's one of them lines that I don't see too many collectors talk about. I actually do have some in the box, which is cool to see that not a lot of people probably kept them in box. And that's why I have a lot of these that don't have their accessories with them. Some of them actually came with cloth clothing, which you can see. And another thing with these figures, the bodies have hole ports in them so you can attach weapons and accessories to them. Almost kind of like how the Centurions was back in the day. So you got classic characters like Snake Eyes and Zoltan. They go Duke in the back. Roadblock. Spirit. Storm Shadow. Made different versions of Storm Shadow. And of course, Snake Eyes. So, and also made different versions of Duke as well. And of course, Cobra, of course. So, they made their battle android troopers. Made two different styles of them. So that was cool to see. And what's also notable about the way the packaging was, the top and the bottom actually turns into a weapons case to hold your weapons for your characters that you bought. What you do is you keep the phone inside of it, and that's for your weapons case. So that was cool to see. I guess at the time when this line was coming out, a lot of people passed by it. It did have a cartoon on TV. It was like one of the last few cartoons that was actually on. Well, it was for kids, but it was still on channel for Fox after they lost all the other cartoons that they were showing. So that's another reason why I think a lot of people pass. And probably the price point, these action figures probably was around $20 when they first came out. So that was a lot asking for a toy back then. So that's another reason why I think this line didn't succeed like it should. But I enjoyed the design on them. I picked many of these up at the thrift store. So it's an excellent line to maybe try to get into. I don't know how much they cost on the secondary market. I just picked these up actually at the Transformers convention here in DC for $20. So I know online they probably cost more than that, especially on eBay. So, but yeah, pretty cool design figures. They're very articulate as G.I. Joe always had. But one thing I didn't care about these figures is they got some big hands on these figures. So that's one weird thing. But they got nice articulation and everything. But the hands are just huge. I guess they did that so it wouldn't take but so much to put the weapons in their hands and they would stay in. But that was the aesthetic on the cartoon, of course. So You can be a hero with the G.I. Joe Sigma 6. This is Wildman Willis signing off. See ya next time.